Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Ecom Experts. Firstly, what I want to just share with you is my own personal background and how I'm going to be helping you. Okay, and I'm going to start off by a bit of a story. Let me start off with the story here. Okay, so one time, me and my wife went to my mum's house and were staying there. And as we were there, I realized that I left my toothbrush at my house that I was living in back then. Okay, so what happened is I needed to brush my teeth. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So either, I don't brush my teeth or I use my wife's toothbrush, who wasn't there at the time. Now, obviously, some of you will be thinking that's absolutely disgusting. Why would you use somebody else's toothbrush? But unfortunately, I'm a bit, disgusting like that, right? So what I did is I actually used my wife's toothbrush. And it was like a blue toothbrush, so I knew that if my wife found out that I used it, she would not use that toothbrush, okay? Because she's unlike me, she's very, hygienic and so forth, right? So when she came, I thought, okay, look, I need to tell her. So I said to her, look, the blue toothbrush that you've got? And she goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, the blue toothbrush in the toilet. She was like, I don't have a blue toothbrush in the toilet. And I'm like, yes, the blue toothbrush that is in the toilet. She goes, oh, the toothbrush that your mum uses to clean the toilet with. And I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, what do you want to say about the toothbrush? And I'm like, nothing. Okay, so I had been using a toothbrush that was used to clean the bathroom and the toilet with, right? Absolutely disgusting. Now, why am I sharing this with you? And the reason is because when it comes down to knowledge, okay, in this scenario, there was a bit of information that I was not aware of that resulted in me potentially having a negative impact on my hygiene in my mouth, right? Now, in the same way, for the vast majority of people out there, there is a bit of information of knowledge that they don't have that is actually affecting them negatively without them even knowing or realizing, okay? And what is that knowledge or information? That is the difference between the safe life and the entrepreneur life. Look, okay, let me explain what I mean here. 99.9% of people, they live in and go through a system in which they are going into a education and then coming out and working a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. And the vast majority of them, they don't enjoy doing it. They're living paycheck to paycheck just for the sake of survival. Okay, they don't like doing the job they're doing. They're controlled in regards to their time and action. It's not fulfilling. There's no growth. They sometimes have to work with people they don't want to work with, but they're doing it so they have food, shelter, and clothing. Okay, in this and they don't realize that there's another way. In the same way, I didn't realize that toothbrush was used to clean the bathroom with. The same way that there is another world that people are not aware of, okay? And that is the entrepreneur life. That is the life in which where people build their own businesses, their own income streams, where they are then in a position where they can control their time financially and they can control the amount of money that they can make, okay? Now, the reason why people often don't go down this route is because of the fact that they are in a position where they think it's too hard, they're too complicated, they don't know where to start, they think there has to be a lot of money to invest, they don't know if there's a lot of technical skills involved, they don't know if they need a team. It's just overwhelming. So, and there's this massive fear of like loss or what are people gonna say? So they just avoid it because it opens the door of potential pain and discomfort, okay? So if you play the safe life, you're in a position where yes, you've got money coming in and it's consistent, but you're basically selling your life to doing something that you don't want to do, and it's a good 80% of your life that goes down the drain, okay? And on the other side is the entrepreneur life, that if you commit to it, take action, you will succeed and you'll be able to build a dream life that other people would dream of, okay? And you'll be able to have that time freedom, that money freedom, and be able to increase your income more than a 9 to 5 job, and essentially build a legacy and really use that power to do good in the world, like give more to charity and so on and so forth, right? So point being is that, this is the area in which when I first started off, I made the decision. I was working, and for those of you that don't know me, so I myself, obviously, probably where my name's Haroon Qureshi, and since 2013 is when I pretty much started my e-commerce business. And it was, since then, I've generated about $10 million online with my businesses, including e-commerce businesses, digital products businesses, service businesses. So I obviously know what I'm doing, okay? But the reason why some of you, or pretty much everyone here, would really connect with me is because of the fact that I didn't start successful, okay? I was somebody that just started off, that was just like you, just a normal brother living in London that didn't even do very well in his educational life. But just had a vision and took action on it, okay? So in the same way, what we want to focus on is you taking that decision, start taking those steps and start building that, that snowball effect for you to start seeing results that are going to compile into achieving some amazing things, okay? So the point being is that there is that entrepreneur life, and it starts off by making a decision. And that is why I made this group, because what my focus is and what my goal is to get in a position where my businesses are doing $1 million a month, okay? That's where I'm working towards. And I'm investing a lot of money, time and effort and learning how to achieve that. So a lot of people come to me saying, can you help me? Can you give me some support or guidance? So what I've done is I've created this group, especially for those of you that have that drive, that motivation to achieve something, so that all the knowledge and experience that I'm going through, I can provide that to you in a streamlined, easy way where you don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds like I have, and you don't need to spend all the time and effort going trial and error on what works and what doesn't work, okay? So this is the whole point of the group, is to really create a group, a VIP group, where I'm going to provide you high level training and knowledge and information and support so that you can focus on getting yourself out of the safe life into the entrepreneur life and really creating your own empire that is going to positively impact your life and the generations to come, okay? And the three main things that you're going to be getting out of this is, number one, you're going to get a lot of motivation. You're going to be seeing my example, my story. You're going to see other members of the group and their success. And you know, already so many of them are posting about the results they're getting as soon as they're launching their businesses that I'm helping them with. The second thing is not just the motivation, but you're going to get the right knowledge, the right information on how to get the support that you need, how to do things that you need to do to build this stream of income that is going to be more than your 9-to-5 job. And the third thing is all about action. There's no point just learning information and not doing anything about it. So I'm going to be, and the people in the group are going to be pushing you to be taking action. And you may just go in there, jump in, learn what you could learn and action it. And one of the things that I'm also doing is, within the group, I'm going to be offering spaces for people to become my own personal clients and work with me and my team, in which we actually work together to launch a business. So the way it works is that you come on as a client and we work to build the business for you, the foundations, and you select the products and we mentor you and work together to actually launch your business. And what ends up happening is, anyone that comes through that process, they're fast-tracking their learning. And essentially, the hundreds of thousands of pounds that I've spent and the years I've spent, I'm providing to them within 1 month. So what we'll see and what you will see is that those people that come on as clients, within a month, they're up and running with a business that's generating sales and making money, okay? So a huge opportunity for those that want it when I do have those spaces available, okay? So those are those that are going to be really committed and really focused on going. So again, motivation, you're going to get motivated. You're going to get a lot of knowledge and support. I'm reviewing so many of your businesses and providing that learning for the rest of the group. If you scroll in the group, you'll see a lot of those training videos. And the third thing is action. You can go out there, do it yourself, do it with other people, do it with me and become one of my clients. It's up to you. It doesn't matter as long as you're taking action, right? That is the key thing. That is the main focus, all right? I've got some amazing projects coming up for you. I've got some things lined up for you. I cannot wait to share it with you. I'm super excited because I know you're going to love it. You're going to find huge value in it. There's going to be lives changed with the people that are in this group. So I'm looking forward to share it with you. I will share it very soon. Over and out. I'll speak to you very soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.